Right then, Keith, what Princess Cruise is next?
No, this is a Caribbean spectacular. It really is.
Wow, it's a big one, this, isn't it? So, let's, again, take you on board with, of course, Princess Cruises.
And it is a big one, as Sean said, and we do like these big ones, so these wonderful cruises with Princess. A wonderful opportunity for you to explore the Caribbean in real detail. And this is not on any Princess cruise ship. This is the Royal Princess, of course, which was launched by the wonderful Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, in 2013.
Yes, it's a really new ship.
Amazing ship. It's already won lots and lots of different awards, Magellan Travel Awards. It's been featured as one of the best cruise ships for foodies by USA Today. You know, it's got a lot of enhanced. We've got, you know, the thing we should say about Princess Cruises, first of all, is consistency. So all their ships feature a lot of consistent things. The Piazza, where you have wonderful kind of street entertainment happening, and a pizzeria and a Vines wine bar all around it. And then you get the movies under the stars, where you can sit out. With Royal Princess, she's also got the Sea Walk, which is an incredible innovation, which is literally is a glass sea walk that comes out the side of the ship and goes you can look down 128 foot down, straight down.
I remember, I've seen that just on the film.
These are the dancing fountains. Every night they have the dancing fountain show. Okay, so these are up on deck, and it's a light and dance show. You can see it's an even bigger sea screen for you to go and enjoy the movies under the stars in the evening. Then, of course, you've got all the traditional things like the late-night discos, all the different entertainment venues, Sean. You've got Princess Live, which is their own TV studio, so you can go and watch live TV shows, which the cruise director and other people on board will be doing live talk shows, being involved as part of the audience. Again, you're getting amazing entertainment, lots of different styles, the Broadway, West End style shows, comedians, cabarets, live music performed for you, and a great selection of different types of dining on board. So whether you want to go for more your kind of Spanish tapas, through to your pasta and pizza, you know, through to your kind of your famous American steaks and your kind of seafood chowder, you name it, they produce it for you. And they do a wonderful thing called the chef's table, where just like 12 people will go and have your own chef cooking for you. You get a copy of the menu, you watch them prepare it in front of you.
Really?
It's really, really beautiful.
And you can do that with maybe friends that you've met on board?
Absolutely,
like
yeah. It's a small personal thing of 12 people. You know, wonderful way to enjoy your cuisine.
Now, this is a really big cruise. But before we show you all the great destinations, look at that date. You're going to be away for Christmas if you want to be on this one at this price. I mean, I'd love to go away for Christmas. I would. So, Keith, where are we going to be?
And the other thing to say, we are the UK #1 agent again for Princess Cruises.
Which is why we're getting these deals.
Which is why we're getting these deals, because they're giving them to us. So this is a great chance. I mean, we want to wait till you find out where you're spending Christmas Day. Okay, so you're getting on board in Fort Lauderdale. You do get an overnight stay in a hotel there, but we'll come back to that because you get another stay as part of the cruise. So you're going to get on board the beautiful Royal Princess. You've got 20 nights cruising, relaxing couple of days at sea to enjoy all that ship has to offer before your first port of call, Antigua. I love this. It's got a beach for every day of the year. You've got Nelson's Dockyard to enjoy, which Horatio Nelson caused his fleet in the 18th century. That's stunning. You can go and swim with the stingrays at Stingray City, which I've done many times. Go up to Shirley Heights for the views. I recommend Darkwood Beach. It's on the far side of the island. Take the local bus. It only costs you only about $1, and it will take you right the way around. And it's a beach, just a deserted beach with driftwood and a couple of little cheeky bars. It's wonderful. Great island. Then you're heading through to St Lucia. The petongs, the mighty petongs. The locals affectionately call them the breasts of the island. They're really pointy. They're kind of like Madonnas, and they're fantastic. And it's beautiful. You can explore them. You can cruise around the outside. You can actually take the taxi up as well. It's dense rainforest island. It really is. And you've got the world's only drive-through volcano, Sulphur Springs, which is absolutely stunning.
Drive-through volcano.
A drive-through volcano experience. It's really incredible. Lots of different bays. I love Rodney Bay. I've spent a couple of good birthdays there with a few cheeky strawberry daiquiris. Wonderful island. Then we're going from here, this is such a great itinerary, through to Barbados, Little England as it's known. The land of cricket and sunshine and afternoon high tea. It's incredible. Now, you had that high tea in Trafalgar Square. You can hear the steel drums getting in the spirit now. We show you Barbados. And, you know, you can go snorkelling here. I mean, all over the Caribbean, it's brilliant. I mean, I learned to dive out in the Caribbean. But here you can go snorkelling and search for the hawksbill and the green turtles. You can do an underwater experience if you don't want to get wet in a submarine. You can go and get involved in the water sports. Just lay down on one of the beautiful beaches like Carl Carlisle Beach. I love the Mount Gay rum experience, where you go out and actually, you know, get to taste the Mount Gay rum, and watching people come back to the ship, kind of wandering, slightly tottering as they go up the gangway is quite fun. But it's really, really good fun. And again, all around the Caribbean, you know, on all the different tours that they offer you, it's rum and coke, and just the fun, the history of the people with these big, bright smiles. It's a lovely place. This is just where you dock here. They've got this little kind of village, and there's a great little place there that does the best hummus in the world. I used to go there every day, even if I had a couple of hours off. I'd dash off, get some hummus and some fresh bread and dip it in. Big conch shell there. You can dive for the conch shells, one of the local specialities, and you'll often see them on the seabed as you snorkel around. Great island. Okay, then we're going through to St Kitts, Bassetiere, jagged volcanoes soaring above these azure and turquoise seas. Again, dense rainforests. The Brimstone Hill Fortress, which is called the Gibraltar of the West Indies. You just saw an image of that there. And the best tour, the St Kitts Scenic Railway. If you want black sand beaches here, go to Pump Bay. Okay, then we're going through to St Thomas. This is the US Virgin Islands, boasting Maggins Bay, which is one of the world's best beaches according to National Geographic. I know you and your mum had a fantastic time on there, Sean.
We were there on her 70th birthday, and it was amazing.
It's a beautiful place to go to, it really is. And there's also an amazing underwater sea park where you can feed stingrays and pet sharks as well. Relaxing day at sea. Before we then go through to Princess Cruises' private island. Yes, you heard me say that. Princess Cruises' private island. It's called Princess Cays. It's in the Bahamas. It's their own private paradise, and you've got a great chance to enjoy pink sand beaches, tasty pineapples, enjoy the free barbecue, sip a cool drink, have a snooze in a hammock, or get involved with one of the many water sports on offer. All there, all included in the cost of your cruise. Then we're going through to Fort Lauderdale. Now, here we're going to talk about Fort Lauderdale. This is incredible. You know, it's called the Venice of America. More than 300 miles of waterways for you to explore. It's also got more than 7 miles of beautiful white sandy beaches, some of the very best in the US. Great shopping as well. If you like your shopping, Las Olas Boulevard. It's a trendy Riverwalk district in downtown Fort Lauderdale, full of fabulous art galleries and eclectic boutiques. Perfect place for a stroll. And of course, you've got the Everglades on your front doorstep. Going on an airboat ride is one of the best things you can ever do, and I recommend it. If you've not done it, you must go and do that. And again, that's very, very close to where you dock in Fort Lauderdale. It's a short experience out, and you can go and see the river of grass, as they call it. It's incredible. I always think of Gentle Ben when I see it.
So look at the size of that steak.
I know, exactly. I know, that's just a starter. Okay, then from there, you're then going back to Princess Cays private island again, which we've already talked about, so we'll move on. Then you've got a relaxing day at sea. Then you're back to St Thomas again, so a great chance for you to go and explore that beautiful Maggins Bay. Then you're going to Dominica. This is Christmas Eve, people.
Is it?
This is Christmas Eve. You are in Dominica, one of the most untouched islands in the Caribbean. So much so they filmed Pirates of the Caribbean here because it's so untouched. They get that real feel of the 15th, 16th century. You've got the last surviving settlement of Carib Indians from which the Caribbean gets its name, still living here. And it's beautiful. Trek through to the Montreans rainforest, see the Emerald Pool. It's incredible. Okay, then we're going through from here to spend Christmas Day in Grenada, the Spice Island. Grand Dance Beach, which is just a short boat ride from where you dock, is stunning. It stretches for miles. I've done lots of diving here. This is one of the prettiest harbours, St George's, in the whole of the Caribbean where you dock. It's incredible. That's Christmas Day, and remember, Christmas Day, Santa does remember where you are.
Does he?
He'll make an appearance, oh yes, and he'll come and say hello. And then, of course, on Boxing Day, you're in Bonaire. You're now in the Dutch Antilles. All I'm going to say about this is all the number plates on the cars have Diver's Paradise. That tells you all you need to know, and you can go and see the pink flamingos. And then from here, you're then going through to Aruba, Orange Stat. This is where I learnt to scuba dive. Again, one of the Dutch Antilles. It's like the Wild West stuck in the middle of the Caribbean. You've got cacti and desert in the middle of the island. And then on the outside, these gorgeous beaches. It's very flat, just like a bit like Holland. But imagine that in the Caribbean with these perfect beaches. This is stunning. Then you've got some relaxing days at sea before you're back to Fort Lauderdale, and then you're heading back home. Look at that itinerary, Sean.
I mean, honestly, for once I'm lost for words, because I'm thinking, how on earth can it be this price for a cruise on one of the newest ships, and you're away for Christmas?
Well, Christmas is normally twice as much.
I know.
And imagine, rather than being back in the UK at Christmas, you could be spending Christmas Day in the Caribbean, laying on a beach with a rum and coke.
I mean, just think about what the flights would cost alone at this time of year. We think this one, again, is going to be a top seller tonight. We did promise you one of the best shows ever in our history here. Great, great value. And actually, just to show you, we've actually got fantastic prices even on the balconies as well. You know, if you wanted to be away and have a balcony at Christmas time, that's just $2,399 on the 9th of
And remember,
December.
you know, the ship will be decorated. It will be beautiful. There'll be Christmas trees. There'll be a Christmas dinner for you to enjoy. But if you want to escape Christmas as well, you can do that on a cruise ship. So there are areas that won't be where you can go and you can escape Christmas and you can just have it as any other holiday. The choice is yours.
Well, can we just suggest, so I know we're going to probably have one of our busiest shows ever tonight. 0800 840 1088. Keith, what time's the call centre open tonight?
It's open tonight until 10:30.
10:30.
Yeah.
Right. Well, please keep those calls coming in on that free phone number 0800 840 1088. But